Have you ever had a dream so bright, but a body too tired to chase it? A mind full of plans, but hands that never move? If yes, then listen closely. Because tonight's story begins with a young man who wanted everything, but did nothing. And what happened next may change how you look at your own life. In a quiet village, under warm evening skies, lived a young man named Zayyan. He wanted success. He wanted respect. He wanted a life better than everyone around him. Every day he said, "One day I will build something great. You'll see." But when the morning came, Zayyan stayed in bed. When others read books, he scrolled his phone. When people worked, he imagined a future version of himself who did everything perfectly, but he did nothing. And every night, he whispered the same soft promise, "Tomorrow, I'll start tomorrow." But soon, life placed someone in front of him that broke that tomorrow illusion forever. One afternoon, Zayyan sat near a silent river, his face heavy with guilt and frustration. An old painter named Rahim passed by, holding his paintbrushes, his clothes stained with colors. He looked at Zayyan for a moment and asked gently, "Why does a boy with such bright eyes look so dim today?" Zayyan sighed. "I want a big life, Rahim uncle, but I don't know why I can't start." The old man sat beside him, opened his small paint box, and said softly, "Let me tell you a fable, one every dreamer must understand." Zayyan lifted his head. Rahim placed his hand on the ground and drew two small circles, one on the left, one on the right. "Look, my boy. These two circles are two fires inside every human." He pointed to the first circle. "This is the fire of ambition. It burns quietly, it waits patiently, but it needs fuel, effort, discipline, courage. If you feed it, it becomes a light that guides your whole life." Then he pointed to the second circle, "And this is the fire of laziness. It burns without asking you. It grows quickly. And if you keep feeding comfort, it destroys every other fire inside you." The old painter wiped the dust from his fingers and said, "Now listen carefully, my boy. The fire that wins is always the fire you feed." Zayyan stared at the two circles. Something in his chest tightened. The meaning was simple, painfully simple. And for the first time in years, he felt the truth touch him. That night, Zayyan couldn't sleep. Rahim's words echoed like a heartbeat. The fire that wins is the fire you feed. He remembered the times he chose comfort, the days he wasted, the dreams he talked about but never worked for. He didn't realize it then, but this was the moment his life quietly shifted. Before sunrise, he stepped outside. The air was cold, the village silent. Zayyan whispered, "Today, I will feed the right fire." He cleaned his desk. He wrote his goals. He started with one simple task. Next day, another, then another. Some days he felt tired. Some days he wanted to quit, but he kept reminding himself, feed ambition, not comfort. Weeks passed. His habits changed. His energy changed. Even his eyes changed. People began to say, "Zayyan is not the same boy anymore." But inside, he knew the truth. He was simply feeding the fire that should have been burning all along. My friend, your life moves in the direction of the fire you choose to feed. Remember, Ambition grows when you move. Laziness grows when you wait. And your future is not built by dreams, but by the steps you take after the dream. If this story touched your heart, stay with the Bani tales. Let's keep feeding the right fire together.